Today, I'm exploring Deluge audio clip recording.
Freebeat.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shoutout goes to Don Tomato. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. So today I am continuing my exploration and deep dive into the Deluge, and I figured, let's go ahead and take a look at audio clips finally. So in previous videos, I've showed how I have finally figured out how to go into a clip here and, sequence a synth. Or a drum kit. But today, we're going to take that to the next level, and I'm going to take my first stab at recording external audio into the Deluge, specifically into an audio clip. So let's walk through the cables, since I know you enjoy when I do that. Over here on the first of all, we've got the Volca keys here. That's going to be our external audio source today. But this right here is power to the Volca keys. Just go into the wall. This is the audio out of the Volca keys. This is going from an 1/8 inch jack here to a 1/4 inch line in on the Deluge. Then this right here is USB to the Deluge. This right now is just providing power to the Deluge. And this is the audio out. I'm just running out of the headphone jack of the Deluge into my audio recorder, which is the Zoom LiveTrack L12. So the goal today is to record a couple different audio clips of the Korg Volca keys into the Deluge. Now you'll notice I can't hear the Volca keys right now, and that's actually because we need to turn on monitoring. I believe we need to make an audio track first and then turn on monitoring for that track. So right now we are in song view. So I've been told that I want to keep one track row, a default track, completely open and blank. Otherwise, there will be some weird auto BPM stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new track by holding down anywhere below our first track. And then I'm going to turn that into an audio track by clicking in this black knob here. Okay. Now I'm going to hold the learn/input button. I'm going to hold input and then click anywhere in that second track. Aha. And now I can pick my input source. So we have left, right, stereo, and there should be resampling and stuff like that. Yeah, we're not going to bother with that. Now you'll notice when I scroll to the second page of each of these here, we have left, and then left with a dot. The dot means that monitoring is enabled. So if I go stereo with a dot, there we go. I'm going to click that in. That might be really loud, I'm not sure. Cool. So, in theory, I should be able to just turn on my metronome and start recording into this audio track here, because I think it just defaults to it because it's the last one we selected. So, shift metronome. Okay, that's working. Now, I think I can go ahead and click record and then click play and start recording my track. And then when I'm done, I press the track button right here to kind of close the audio loop, so to speak. So let's try to, let's figure out what we're going to play. Let's just go. I don't know. So I'll just play something random. Here we go. So let's go into this clip now, and I did not like what I played, but we will deal with that later. Let's go ahead and zoom out of our clip here. So we can see that, for some reason, right now we're on quarter note view, so this is actually 4 measures long. I don't want the end of this on here. Technically, I think it's 3 measures long because these are grayed out. So what I want to do is actually cut the end of this off. I'm going to zoom into 16th notes. Yeah, it's 3 measures long. So I have 1 bar, 2nd bar, 3rd bar is blank. If I want to trim the length of an audio clip, rather than holding shift and doing it this way with the knob here, because I think this will time stretch it. Yeah, that's bad. Instead, I want to click any of the pads here at the end of my waveform, then go to where I want the end to be. So I want it to end at the 2nd measure. Now it should just be 2 measures long. Nice. Okay. So that being said, I hated what I played, so I'm going to clear out that audio. I'm going to make sure that, yeah, this is 2 measures long. I'm just going to keep it there. Go back to song view, make sure that this is green, which means we're recording on that track. Let's try this again. Nice. And of course, since that's just audio in the Deluge, we can go into this clip and we can mess with it. You know, we can add reverb and play with all the effects and stuff. Actually, I'm going to take a little off the top there with the cutoff, the filter. There we go. Cool. So now on the Volca keys, let's jump up 2 octaves and play a little harmony line. Yeah, something like that. Let's not record. Let's just see how that would sound. Cool, that sounds perfect to me. So we're going to go back to song view. Time to make a new audio clip. To do that, we once again hold on a new track there, click in the knob. Now we actually don't need to set monitoring since we can still hear the Volca keys coming through. But we now have another track down here. So as long as this light is green, we should be able to record on this track now. So let's go ahead and actually let's go into this clip and I want to check the length. Okay, it's just 1 measure long now, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and record then. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you don't close the loop before the end of your phrase, it will go a whole nother measure before repeating, kind of like Ableton. So once again, we need to go into this clip and not tell the Deluge to make the like actual clip shorter, but we need to make our sample, the waveform that we just recorded, shorter. This is the equivalent of going into Ableton and clicking on your length down 1. So we can see we've got 3 measures here. The first 2 are completely filled with audio. So once again, we'll go to the end of where it stopped recording, click on the last row, bring it back to the end of the second measure where we want the proper end to be, and put it right there. Now if I go back to song mode and hit play, cool, and now we've got 2 parts that we can drop in and out, just like they were normal clips on the Deluge. Awesome. From here we can go into a new track here, pull up a kit, 4 on the floor, turn off the metronome. Now we can go into our song, we can go into our synth here, our first Volca keys track, we can go into the sidechain and turn that up a bit, and we can go into the second one, do the same thing with the sidechain. Cool. Go back to the kick drum there, turn up the level a bit, give it some reverb. Let's go ahead and add a snare drum on 2 and 4. I'm going to mute that for now, though. Going to go into our second Volca keys track and give us a little reverb, I think. Reverb right there. There we go. And I'm going to bring down the volume a little bit too. More reverb. I'm not really sure what the custom effects do yet. More stuff to learn, of course. So let's go back to song mode now, and let's play with this here. So I'm going to go ahead and mute everything except for the first line here, and let's just have a little jam. Whoops, I forgot to set the right key. Kind of stopped my jam short, didn't it? But you get the idea. There we go. Audio clips on the Deluge. Not that complicated once you figure them out, but I definitely recommend deep diving into the manual here and, yeah, watching some tutorials if you haven't already. I'm also noticing that the pads on the Deluge are kind of washed out. Sorry for that. That's better, not ideal. Oh well. I'm still learning. I appreciate you all putting up with my shenanigans and whatnot. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, of course, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.